today I'm going to put myself to the test. I recently put out a video on the only 7 euro nymphs you need, so I'm going to test, see if I can catch a fish on each of those today. Alright, so I'm at my first spot. Again, I've got an Egan Frenchie on the point and a blowtorch on the dropper. Those are the two flies I will start with. As soon as I catch a fish, I will switch out that fly and move to one of the other 7. Alright, there's a fish. This little guy. See what he took. I think he took the Egan Frenchie. Let's see, no, he took the blowtorch. See him release and swap out the blowtorch. Pretty little fish. And away he goes. Alright, that's one of the 7. So the blowtorch is off. I put a pink beaded roseate pheasant tail in its place. So I have the Egan Frenchie chartreuse on the point fly and that pink beaded pheasant tail on the dropper. See if I can get another fish out of here. Alright, got the tree. Alright, I'm gonna move up, untangle myself, move up to the next spot. I just moved up a little bit. I'm gonna try this really fast water right in front of me here. Pretty shallow, don't expect anything. I think the money's gonna be that seam from that rock up there all the way down to here. So I think to get out there, I actually may put on an indicator, but I'll fish right through here real quickly. Okay, I don't expect to pick up anything through here. It's awfully shallow, pretty fast. Oh, I was wrong. Picked up a fish. What do we got? What do we got? Well, you always fish that water, you never know. Just a little guy. He took the pink beaded pheasant tail, it looks like. Yep, he took the pink beaded pheasant tail. Just a pretty little fish. Let him go. Alright, so the pink beaded pheasant tail came off. In its place is the olive perdigon. And still on the point is the Egan Frenchie and chartreuse. So I'm going to keep fishing in this shallow fast water, see if I can pick up another fish. Alright, indicator is going to go on, so I just have my little pink airlock indicator. I'm not going to go very deep here, I don't know how deep it is out there. I'm just going to put it on my sider. I don't have any problem putting it on the sider. This is 6X fluoro, so no problem with the airlock on this. Now I can get it out into that slow pocket and get a nice drift. Nice long drift. Oop. And there was a fish on that first drift with the airlock. Let's bring him back over this way. Another little guy, but hey, it's a fish. Let's see what he took. Here, buddy. Oh, he took the Egan Frenchie. All right, Egan Frenchie can come off. Another pretty little fish. There he goes. All right, time to take the Egan Frenchie off. All right, so the Egan Frenchie is off. That was the chartreuse Egan Frenchie. In its place is the blue perdigon. So we have the blue perdigon on the point and the olive perdigon on the dropper. I suspect I'm going to get some more fish out of this little slick right here behind the rock, so I'm going to fish this pretty thoroughly. Alright, took the indicator off. See if I can get a little slower drift through here, see if that makes a difference. There we go. Up in the head of this run. Feels like a little better fish. Is that a rock? What is that? Nope, that's a fish. He doesn't want to move. Yeah, he's behaving like a whitefish. Oh, there he goes. Oh, is he foul hooked? Okay, I'm gonna have to chase him. Get below this tree, I think. He might be foul hooked. That's the problem. Nice fish. Still can't tell what it is. Yeah, whitefish. Oh, he is not foul hooked. He took the fly right in the mouth. He took the, what did he take? He took the blue paragon. Big old white fish. And away he goes. All right, so the blue paragon is off. In its place is the caddis pupa. So I got the caddis pupa on the point fly. The olive paragon is on the dropper. Since that fish took me back downriver, I'm gonna come back here, fish with this new fly, and see if I can pick up another fish back into this little run here. There's a nice white fish there. So if you're keeping score, that's 4 of the 7 that have caught fish, and I've been fishing maybe a half hour at that. Oh, there's another fish. Another little guy. He took the caddis pupa. All right, so 2 drifts with the caddis pupa, and got a fish on him, on it. The little guy, beautiful par marks on this guy. And again, that was 2 casts with the caddis pupa, picked him up. Look at the par marks on this guy. Away he goes. All right, now I need to change out the caddis. All right, so the last fly of number 7 is on there. So now I have the Duracell on the point, that olive paragon on the dropper, and I'm going to stay right here and fish this little slick again. See if I can pull another fish out of here. There's a nice little grass pad for me to stand on right here. Oh, that was a fish right there on the first cast. Missed him. All right, just for the heck of it, I'm going to throw the indicator on. We're getting a good drift right down the middle there without pulling it towards me. It's a problem Euro nymphing at distance. The flies do have a tendency to come towards you. I've been working at getting better at that. There's another fish. Another little guy. Oh, he took the olive paragon. So, okay, so what do I do now? So, olive paragon caught a fish. I need the Duracell. So do I put a Duracell on the dropper now? Have 2 Duracells on? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the second Duracell on. So we'll go double Duracells here. I'm going to stay with my indicator through here for a couple more casts. I'm going to take the indicator off. All right, we got 6 of 7 complete. Duracell is the last fly. Oh, that did not take long. That fly hit, and that fish took it, and I missed it. Right up in the head of that run. He took it immediately. There we go. All right, land this fish at 7 of 7. That took probably under an hour. What does that tell you? It's not the fly. It's where the flies are. He took the point Duracell. Another little guy. I think I need a little deeper water to catch bigger fish here, but this sure is fun. All right, so that's 7. So I'm going to keep going. I've got some more flies in here beyond my 7. So the 7 Euro nymphs that you need have caught fish today. So I've got my 8th and 9th fly on there. So I have an olive CDC on the point and a 2-bit hooker on the dropper. No, it's the other way around. I've got an olive CDC on the dropper and the 2-bit hooker on the point. Pretty shallow through here. Maybe might be a small fish or 2. I'm gonna fish it pretty quickly, work up. Alright, I'm gonna work up. I put a water walker on the dropper, so I'm going dry dropper here, and the 2-bit hooker is down on the point. I want to fish this combination up through this shaded area here. See if any fish wants to come up and play on the dry fly. The dropper is awfully short, so probably dry fly or nothing. But this shaded spot underneath this tree up here looks like a likely spot for a big old trout to be sitting. Right inside here. Oh, there's a little guy on the dropper. That's on the 2-bit hooker. So I've caught fish on 8 different flies. So I'm going to keep going. I'm past my original 7. So I've got a waltz worm on the point, and then a thread Frenchie on the dropper. I've got this nice little spot in front of me. We'll see if I can pick up a fish or two out here. There we go. The little guy. A little side pressure. Maybe he's a little better fish than what I've been catching. See, he took the waltz worm, took the point fly. There we go. A little better fish. Not a big fish, but pretty. Look at that. Alright, so let's change out the waltz worm. There's the star of the last couple weeks. There's a little golden stone right there. Alright, so the waltz worm did its job. I've tied on a sexy waltz with an orange bead. We'll see how this one does. And then I've got the thread Frenchie on the dropper still. I've got a salmon fly crawling across my cheek here. It's a good sign. Alright. I think it's time to go back and grab some lunch. So it's getting about 2 o'clock, had some lunch. Sun is up high in the sky. Fish are going to be hunkered down deep in this sun, so this looks like a perfect spot for that. I've got flies 9 and 10 on, so I've got a sexy walt on the point and a thread Frenchie on the dropper. So let's see if I can continue catching fish on different flies today. Come on, right there should be a fish. There we go. That's a nice fish too. All right. All righty. Ooh, he's on the thread Frenchie, on the dropper. On the dropper. See if I can get him in here now. Get over this big boulder so I can get into a spot where I've got good footing here. Ooh, another jump. It's getting me all tangled up. In the net, in the net. Not in the net. There we go, in the net. Alright, on the thread Frenchie. Nice fish. Jumping rainbow. There we go. And off he goes. Alright, so the Egan Frenchie came off the dropper. In its place, I think the fly is a lickety split. I've got a sexy walt on the point and this lickety split on the dropper. I lost my airlock indicator, so I think I'm going to put my Dorsey indicator on with this wind coming up here. And I got the Dorsey indicator on, put a little floating on it, and brush it out into all the fibers. There's a fish. Ooh, nice fish. Nice fish. Awesome. Dorsey indicator to the rescue. Sitting right in that little seam there. Little side pressure here. Let's see what he took. Alright, love the jumping fish. Come on up here, buddy. Come up above me. Ooh, he was not ready. Where did he go? Lots of head shakes. Alright. Alright, I'll take him into slower water back here. Not like that. Well, come on, buddy. Keep the pressure on him. Tire him out. Ooh, did I just lose a fly? Got caught on a rock there. I may have just lost a fly. Nope, I did not. That's a nice fish. It's a long fish. Let's get this guy to the net. Come on, buddy. Alright, get his head up. There we go. Oh. Head up. He took the sexy waltz. How about that? There we go. Nice fish. Look at that guy. Whew. All right. I replaced the sexy waltz with another variation, the original variation of the Egan Frenchie. This is with the shrimp pink collar. I like to tie it with a chartreuse collar, but this one has the shrimp pink. So that is on the point, and I've got that lickety split still on the dropper. There we go, another fish. All right, that didn't take very long. Let's see what he took. Not as big as that last guy. Not bad though. Get him up here. Oop. Well, not a bad fish. Got a white fish. Come out of this faster water again. All right, come here, Mr. Fish. Come on up here, get your head up. Yeah, it looks like a white fish. Heavy white fish. It's taking me to town, man. Come on, guy. Come on up here. Nope, I don't want you over those rocks. You do not want to come up. All right, get your head up. Get your head up. Get your head up. Get your head up. He took the Egan Frenchie, the original Egan Frenchie with the shrimp pink collar. That took about 2 casts. Yep. All right, nice little white fish. There he goes. All right, so off came the shrimp pink Egan Frenchie. On went the olive CBC. I had it on earlier, I think, but I don't know if I caught a fish on it, so I put it back on. So it's on the point, and we've got that lickety split on the dropper. Let's go get another fish. Oh, there's a fish right there. Little guy. Alright, he took that olive CDC on that first cast. Alright, I gotta get rid of that fly now. It's a pretty little fish. Nothing big. They took that all at CDC on the point. Alright, I'm running out of flies to try. I don't know what to do now. Alright, let's see what I got left in the box. Alright, off came the olive CDC. On went, I don't even know what it is, something I just tied together. It's got a peacock quill body, or a quill body, and this black eye stub collar. Ugly, ugly little fly, but let's see if it catches something. There's a little guy. Alright, well, he took the quill body, black eye stub point fly. Alright, there's a little guy. Off he goes. Alright, switch that fly out. I swapped out that quill body, black eye stub fly with the red dart. It's on the point now. Red dart was actually one of the first flies that I tied when I started tying Euro nymphs, but it just hasn't made its way into my normal rotation, so I don't have many of them in my box. Oh, little guy, what'd he take? All right, I'm gonna count him though, just a little guy. Actually, I'm not going to count that guy. Alright, so I did not count that pike minnow. Oops, there's a fish on the red dart. There's something. He took the red dart. Alright. He did take the red, oops. And he's gone. Alright, but he did take the red dart. Alright, let's change out the red dart. I don't know to what, but let's find something in there. The red dart is off. I've swapped things around a little bit. I put a zebra midge on the dropper and put the lickety split on the point fly just to see if it's a little bit deeper. It's been on the dropper for a while, so maybe it's just not deep enough. We got a stone fly crawling down my rod there. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, I came out after dinner, hooked what I think is a pretty decent whitefish. I've got the lickety split on the point. Let's see if he took that, or if he took the he took the lickety split. All right, there's a 7. No, that's a nice little rainbow there on the lickety split. All right, that's the 17th fly today that I've caught a fish with. And away he goes. All right, I'm gonna change out that lickety split, go back to, I think I'm out of flies. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Got that guy. Got that guy. Dry dropper on the Euro. Comes through again. Come on, buddy. Let's get you up here. He is not. There we go. There we go. Get his head up. Get his head up. Ooh, ooh. I need to tighten the drag down a little bit. All right, nice fish on the dry. He clobbered it, man. Let's go get a couple more. They are hitting it hard right now. Big whitefish, man. A big old fat whitefish. Hey, flies out. All right, there you go. Oh, yes. On the dry fly. Lots of head shaking. Love it, love it, love it. Dry dropper on the Euro rod, man. Nice. Oh, beautiful fish. Oh, man. That is a stud of a fish, man. Oh. Wow. Oh, yes. Awesome. Oh, yes. Another fish on the dry. You're moving up in that shallow water.